What then is the concept of Connect at Changi, the world's first business exchange? It is a quarantine-free and safe travel to Singapore. They say it's impossible, but we have made it happen.
In a bid to curb the spread of the deadly COVID-19 virus in 2020, countries across the world shut their borders. This brought global air travel to a standstill, thereby severely impacting the global economy. As the gateway between East and West, air travel is paramount to the economy of the island nation of Singapore. The unprecedented situation created an imminent need to restore travel, more specifically in the area of business. By putting together the brightest minds from the infrastructure and building industry, an innovative idea was conceived to overcome this pandemic-made challenge. One that limits airborne viral transmission and exposure from the minute that visitors arrive, as well as provides the convenience and modern comforts expected from the modern city for all its guests. Introducing the world's first quarantine-free international bubble facility, Connect at Changi. A one-of-a-kind modern travel accommodation built to effectively house its guests, separately from local citizens upon arrival, so that they can safely address their business needs on Singaporean shores. It is designed with 660 guest rooms and 170 meeting rooms for 1,300 business travelers, with a complement of lifestyle amenities, presenting a solution that subjects both guests and visitors to the restrictions required for making safe business connections in the midst of the pandemic. Most impressively, it was launched in a breathtaking 14 weeks and built within a building, the Changi Expo, to create a world's first bubble on a destination country.
Normally, a facility of such size would take 3 years to complete, but we did so in 14 weeks with our architectural and engineering specialists, subcontractors, and workers. It is a result of working closely with Temasek, our parent company, and partners, the Escort Limited, Changi Airport Group, Shears Healthcare Group, and Singapore Sphere Holdings. These are uncertain times, but solving problems is in our DNA. We have to be adaptive, inventive, committed, and positive. We are proud to have stepped up to the challenge and worked with our partners to safeguard our nation, guests, and visitors. Though there are still surges of infection in some countries, people are regaining their confidence in business, travel, and events. We want to support the rise of this confidence and show that it is possible for people to meet safely again. I see Connect at Changi as a highly adaptive playbook of possibilities for architects, engineers, as well as safe cross-border travel. We at Sabana Jurong are proud to have helped Singapore secure a post-pandemic future.
This high-speed building process was made possible with prefabricated, pre-finished volumetric construction, otherwise known as PPVC. The building constraints of constructing a building within a building required a unique express building solution that eliminates any need for ground excavation to carry out the piling of building foundations and laying of plumbing networks.
Earlier, I said about have a very tight budget in fulfilling the completing this Connect at Changi within such a short period. So our role, Sabana Jurong, also have been tasked to do a procurement, supply and install certain, everything within the hall, within Connect at Changi. So in the middle of COVID, there's a lot of challenges. So the first challenge is that about supply, the availability of supply. So Sabana Jurong, we managed to form a team, which is very unusual to do procurement. So, but nevertheless, this team actually went out all the way to check on availability of all the stocks. And not only that, I said, we have to work within a tight budget and also to deliver all the items to the expectation of the operator, which is the Escort 4-star like hotel product. So we even went into procuring mattresses, divan, quilt covers. These are not our usual technical procurement things that we do, but nevertheless, I think we did well. Sabana Jurong team did well, and we managed to bring it within the timeline, within the budget, to complete Connect at Changi on time for the escape to operate.
The construction methodology is pretty unique for this particular development because the units are built within the envelope constraint of the hall.
This construction approach also necessitates elevation, a raised platform designed to accommodate a network of pipes for the supply of fresh water and removal of wastewater. An innovative solution is not without its intricacies. Typically, cranes will be involved in the construction of any building. However, in this case, the roof of the building limited the construction to the use of forklifts only. Ultimately, the prevention of any airborne viral transmission is key. This resulted in rooms that are divided to allow separate ventilation and air conditioning systems for both guests and visitors, an idea inspired by transit lounges at international airports. This is further reinforced by the regular disinfection of high-density sections and crowd control in the courtyard.
In general, the facility consists of 3 separate functional zones: guest area, which is airside, local visitor area, and operator back-of-house area, which are landside. Air conditioning system is being carefully planned to avoid recirculating system crossing the air-landside boundaries. Mechanical ventilations were added to enhance safe airflow path. These include inside meeting rooms where guests and local visitors meet, and inside airlocks rooms separating operator back-of-house and guest zone. One unique feature of this facility is guests can leave their room to enjoy common facility after passing necessary tests. Therefore, it's also important to enhance air disinfection in common area where guests frequent, including courtyards, gym pods, booking rooms. Supply air to courtyards will pass through UV lights, disinfections, and high-efficiency air filter inside air handling unit. Inside gym pod, we introduced UV upper air luminaire, which is a localized system working on same principle of disinfecting air through UV light. In common washroom, we install automatically UV light system. When there's no one inside, the UV light will switch on automatically to disinfect the sanitary fixture. As part of the safety measure, crowds in common areas need to be controlled. For courtyards, we program the electromagnetic locks to function as people counting system, limiting the crowds to 30 persons per courtyard at any one time.
All these said, function is never without form. This was another major consideration that underwent thorough effort and review to ensure that all guests feel not just a warmer sense of welcome, but also right at home. Above all, extraordinary feats are only made possible by the extraordinary minds behind them. With Connect at Changi, it was a team of experts that possess expertise from multiple disciplines, all coming together to make this facility a reality. So, this is proof that solutions can be ingeniously created and constructed to reopen the doors to travel, reconnect globally, and to resolve what appears to the world as impossible.